travel today. Here's Andrea Buckett with highlights from her recent trip to Thailand.
Hi, Mary. Welcome to Thailand. Known for friendly people, outstanding scenery, and magnificent temples, and of course, delicious, tasty Thai cuisine. You know I'm going to eat my way across the country? Why don't you join me and I'll share some of my favorite dishes with you. Our first stop were the bustling streets of Bangkok Chinatown for Michelin-recommended donuts. These are a beloved local snack of deep-fried Chinese dough with a light and crispy exterior and fluffy interior. They are doused in creamy pandan custard, making them simply irresistible. Next, we head north to the city of Chiang Mai to try the popular khao soi. This is fresh, bouncy egg noodles in a richly textured coconut curry broth that's topped with tender braised chicken and pork. Served with lime wedges, pickled mustard roots, sliced shallots, and crispy fried noodles on top, loaded with flavor and fabulous texture. This is definitely a dish I will be going back for. Available at all the night markets, no trip to Thailand would be complete without green papaya salad. This salad is an explosion of flavor and it's made to order everywhere you go. It's bold and fresh and sweet and sour and spicy and all the things I ever want in a salad. This one was definitely on repeat. Next, we head to southern Thailand for a stop in Krabi. Here I set my sights on a classic Thai soup, Tom Yum. This was a choose-your-own adventure, and we chose to have a duck Tom Yum. While the proteins and veggies are absolutely interchangeable in this soup, at its core it is a brothy, spicy and sour soup infused with aromatic flavors of lemongrass, galangal, and lime leaves. An absolute stunner of a soup that checked all the flavor boxes. What an amazing experience. The sights, the sounds, the flavors did not disappoint. I can't wait to share more with you when we're back in the studio.
Oh my gosh, everyone, please welcome Andrea Buckett. Andrea, fresh off the plane, essentially.
Yes.
You can still, you got that
a little
sunny
jet lag
glow.
still.
Little jet lag still.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's okay, worth it, right?
It was totally worth it, yeah. My son spent the last year in Australia and Indonesia traveling and working.
Yeah.
And so he had a chunk of time in Thailand and said, why don't you come join me? And I was like, yes, I think I will.
I mean, how many times? That is so
It was
cool.
amazing.
Oh, what a delight. Okay, so we're going to make a few dishes that are inspired by your travels today.
It was really hard to decide what to make because I loved everything. The food is spectacular everywhere you go.
I feel like the days need to be longer because you need to eat more things when you travel to a place like
There's
that.
a reason you need to do like 15,000 steps.
Yes, yeah. And on the way to more food. So what are we starting off with?
Okay, we're going to start with this pomelo and herb salad.
Oh,
so this is delicious. Now, pomelos are this gorgeous fruit over here. They're a member of the citrus family, of the grapefruit family, but they have this really thick pith on the outside. But when you open them up, you are gifted with this gorgeous, either yellow or slightly pink citrus fruit that is like grapefruit, but sometimes I find it a little bit more like on the vanilla side or sweeter.
Definitely. It's not as bitter.
Exactly. It's super, super delicious.
I love pomelo.
So we've got our pomelo in here. You can do one or two for this, but for the dressing, we are going to start with some palm sugar.
Okay.
Now, if you're in a big city like Toronto or Vancouver or Montreal, you probably can get these at an Asian supermarket. If not, you could absolutely substitute with something like brown sugar.
Okay, right on.
But palm sugar, definitely from the coconut palm tree. I saw it being made while I was there.
And it always comes in these kind of like packs.
Yes.
So it looks unlike most sugars that we typically get here, but it's really beautiful.
And it has a nuanced flavor, kind of like a honey or a maple syrup would. It's not just straight up sweet. All right, to that, Mary, I'm going to get you to add some lime juice.
Okay, perfect.
So we've got lime juice. We've got some fish sauce.
Nice.
If you're not familiar with fish sauce, I know you are, Mary, but it is a fermented fish that adds that really beautiful umami flavor. And umami is that sort of meaty, robust flavor that you can't get from anything else. So it's really important in Thai cuisine.
It really is, and it's a strong flavor, but it used sparingly or used really however, it is delicious.
You know what it's really good in, which is not Thai food? It's a little bit in your like pasta sauce.
Oh.
Because it just kind of like bumps up that meaty flavor already.
Well, it's got the umami that like something like Parmesan has.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
All right, so we've got shallots in there, a whole shallot, and then we're gonna go in with our Thai bird chili.
Okay.
So whether you want it Thai spicy, or just Andrea Buckett or Mary Berg
Spicy? I was gonna say, what did you order when you were in Thailand?
Yeah, I went with sort of the less spicy.
Yeah.
My son is like Thai spicy.
Okay, got it.
Give him all the spice. The Thai people there were looking at him and kind of like,
Yeah.
you can come back anytime.
Yeah.
All right, so that gets mixed up. And while that's sort of macerating and marinating, let's talk about the dried shrimp.
Yeah.
So this is maybe an ingredient that people aren't familiar with. You can see it over here. But again, it's shrimp. It's the taste of the ocean. It's nice and sweet. And it adds that umami flavor.
It does.
Yeah.
So kind of blitz that up.
Yeah, so you could add them whole, 100% if you wanted to. But blitzing them up, typically what happens is it turns into this nice sort of like fluffy consistency, which will coat everything a little bit nicer.
Okay, nice.
All right, so you could go for a little bit longer, but this is just perfectly A-okay. Now, Mary, why don't you toss the dressing in?
Perfect, let's do it.
We're just gonna toss everything into the bowl now.
This smells so good.
I know, and this is really good.
She punchy.
She's punchy.
Yeah,
Let's do it all.
let's
Okay, so we've got the dry shrimp in there. We've got that delicious flavored dressing. Now we're going to go in with some other aromatics, and we're going to go in with a whole bunch of cilantro and a whole bunch of mint. Like, this is an ingredient. This is not like just a little.
It's not a garnish.
No, it's not a
garnish. We're going in
garnish.
with that much.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go in with some peanuts. Peanuts are used a lot in Thai cuisine. They add a crunch, they add a creaminess. Absolutely spectacular. And then some lime leaves.
Okay.
Now, these are, you can get them fresh or you can get them frozen, but they have this amazing florality to them. If you can't get them, you can substitute with lime zest. Not the same, but you know, these are super delicious.
This is like when you get really good Thai takeout, this is what you're
100%.
missing. This is the delight. So you've chopped them up.
Yeah, you gotta do this really fine. And then we're just gonna toss this up.
Okay.
And we're gonna plate her up.
This smells so good. Like, it's bananas that none of this is cooked. It's all just coming together.
It's just like so many aromatics. Now, you could also do this with watermelon. I had it in Thailand with watermelon, and it was exceptional.
I love that.
Hold on to that.
for sure.
I'm gonna try to like, this is a lot, guys. Hopefully it can fit on this plate.
Oh, we can fit it. Here.
Oh,
I
thank
got
you.
Oh my gosh, this looks so stunning.
Beauty.
Look at that pile of deliciousness.
Sorry, I'm gonna try it.
No, okay, I'm gonna try it too. Let's go in.
She got a kick.
I was gonna say, she a little on the Thai spicy
She's
side.
got a kick.
Yeah, ooh, that is
Yeah.
delicious. Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay, so we've got our nice fresh salad.
Yeah.
So good, the peanuts in there. But we're gonna move on to another dish. What are we doing?
So we're gonna do a classic holy basil. So everyone thinks of pad thai as like sort of the classic dish of Thailand. This as well is a dish that's done all over the place, and it is so delicious and so easy to make. Okay, so we're gonna start out with the fried eggs. This is a Thai fried egg.
Okay.
Which means they're fried. Like, I mean fried in shallow oil.
Okay.
Okay? So you want about a 1/4 inch of oil in your pan, and you want it to be fairly hot.
Okay.
And then you're gonna pop the eggs in here.
So a little hotter than this.
You want it to like sizzle when it hits the pan.
Okay, cool.
But that's okay, we got time. And as they cook, the white tends to cook a little bit more quickly than the yolk.
Yep.
So as it's cooking, you're gonna wanna like spoon that oil over top of the yolk so they can cook to your desired doneness.
Okay, fantastic. I love that.
We're gonna let those go.
Now the Thai fried eggs, we're literally frying them. Like they're in a good amount of oil. They're gonna get bubbly and crispy.
The texture is next level. Like,
Yes.
they're really, really, really delicious.
All right, so while that's doing its thing, what are we starting
We're gonna
on?
put you to work.
Okay, let's do it.
So the main flavor of this dish is garlic and chilies, okay? So we have 2 Thai bird chilies, or 5, depending again if you want it Thai spicy or less
Andrea
spicy,
Buckett and Mary spicy?
right?
Yeah, okay.
Like less spicy is still spicy.
Yeah.
And also 5 cloves of garlic. Then because this is really, I'll let you go ahead
Okay,
and count
cool.
that. Because you still want that really strong pepper flavor, we're gonna choose to use like a jalapeno or a serrano.
Oh, I love
And then
that.
take the seeds out, so you still get that peppery goodness, but not necessarily the heat, because the heat's gonna come from those Thai bird chilies.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love you're getting a little bit of a different nuanced flavor.
Exactly.
So we really want to get this good and fine,
Yeah, and
right?
you know what? I'll give you a freebie. You can use your food processor, but this is definitely more classic. Okay?
I love it. Okay, so we've
All
got
right.
some already done.
We've got some already done. I'm just looking for some oil. You know what I'm gonna do?
Steal some from the
You know
eggs.
I am.
Andrea Buckett, she knows what's up. Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna pop a little bit in here.
Okay, perfect.
And then we're going to, this is our garlic paste
Yeah.
here. We're gonna brown that off just for about 30 to 45 seconds until you really can smell it.
Now
which you will.
this is a point where you lean back a little.
Yeah.
Because you're about to get a little spicy up in your nose.
Classically, the pad krapao is used with ground chicken, but you
Okay.
could absolutely substitute some crumbled tofu for it.
Yeah.
You could do beef as well.
Or pork or something?
Pork,
Love that.
absolutely. Like, Thailand isn't a vegetarian country.
Yeah.
They use a lot of meat in a lot of their dishes.
Totally.
So vegetables are almost an afterthought.
This smells amazing.
Yeah.
Like already this smells so good.
We're gonna flavor it up.
Okay.
Okay, so originally it was just fish sauce and soy sauce and a little bit of sugar. We're gonna use just white sugar for this.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll find that it also has oyster sauce in it, which kind of brings that sweet note that the sugar brings.
Totally.
And then some more pepper. We're gonna go in with some ground black pepper.
Okay, fantastic.
We're gonna stir this up.
And at this point, we would let this caramelize.
Yes, absolutely. You gotta let it brown, do its thing. The eggs are going. Mary,
Yes.
we're gonna add some veggies in here.
So this is the thing I love. We talked about this earlier. Vegetables are almost like, they're an accoutrement.
They are.
They're not.
Like,
They're.
As a mom, I'm always like trying to add more greens and more vegetables, but here we're adding them at the end. And we're gonna add, long beans are great, or green beans, some diced onions, some red peppers, okay? And these go in at the end, which you might find surprising, because typically we do all this at the beginning to sort of sweat them down, but it really adds a nice crunchiness to it at the end.
It does, and I love that, to go with those like deep flavors with the peppers and everything like that. All right, so we've got some there. Now, what are we gonna add in the final pièce de résistance?
Final, because it's holy basil, we're gonna go in with a whole, if you can't find holy basil, actually Italian basil is more similar.
Okay.
But you could also use Thai basil, and again, this is a whole lot of basil.
It is.
But it's called holy basil, so that's what we're going in with, right?
Okay, we're gonna give that a
You're
good
just gonna
mix.
add that in until it all wilts together.
Oh my gosh.
And then we're gonna wait till our eggs are done, and we're gonna serve them on some rice.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Look
little
gorgeous,
pan.
right?
So good. That looks absolutely beautiful. And those eggs are looking stunning.
I know, and the smell is amazing. Okay,
Yes.
so the eggs are done. So I should transfer them to this plate.
Look at
now
that.
you're looking for those edges to be nice and brown.
The crunch.
Yes, it adds so much texture. Honestly, this smells like Thailand right now. Yeah, it does.
Oh, what a treat.
All right, so we're gonna transfer. Okay, don't worry, Mary, I'll do all
You
of it.
got it. Don't worry, I got you.
I got it, okay?
I'm just getting this out of the oil. Yeah.
All right, so we'll move over here. Now you're gonna serve this with some jasmine rice, of course. And we're going to serve it with this prick nam pla, which is served with everything over in Thailand.
Okay.
You know when you do a dish and you want it to be maybe a little bit spicier, maybe a little bit more acidic, right? Or maybe a bit salty. So it's fish sauce, it's garlic, it's chili, and it's lime juice, and it's served with everything.
That looks amazing.
All right, I'm gonna get you to serve that up on top of that rice.
Perfect. This smells, the basil in there smells absolutely out of control.
Honestly, this is so good. It's so addictive. You will not be disappointed if you make this. I
No,
promise.
it smells punchy. It smells fresh. Yeah, the colors are stunning. So you pop that down, and then we got the eggs on top.
Egg on top.
Do you know what this looks like? Breakfast of champions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is breakfast 100%.
Yes.
Did I eat this for breakfast? I absolutely did.
Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful, Andrea.
Yeah.
Look at these two dishes. They are bright, they are colorful. What a way to remember. It's like getting to travel again, but without the jet lag this time.
You got it.
Fantastic.
You got it.
Andrea, great job. Thanks so much for taking
so
us
much,
along.
Mary.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.